You know, at the university, we have a variety of committees. And these chairs will also introduce themselves. And many of these committees are like, if you have a problem, and you don't know where to go, you go to a confidentiality advisor who can help you further. If you have a complaint on resource integrity, we have at the university a whole process in place. What we do at the platform is actually trying to culture. This course is one of how we want to influence culture. You know, we want to train, lack for a better word, we want to train good scientists. It's not good in the brain, on the methodology, ethical scientists. And what the platform can do is to look at policies, look at committees in universities, and make sure that we as a university provide the best means to train our PhD students to become good scientists. Yeah, I think you can divide it in three, I would say. One is our task as being a liaison. What you see is you have many bottom-up initiatives at the university, which is good because bottom-up, we like that. But you also see there's a committee for open data, open science, are these research integrity committees, a committee for this, a committee for that. We want to make sure that it all glues together, that we don't do overlap, but we certainly also don't have gaps that we think someone else in the university is doing that. So liaison, I think, is a very important one. Maybe the most important one, I think, is simple way, I would say communication. More difficult way, I would say culture change. And we have to make sure that the topic of research integrity is always on the agenda, is always on people's minds. When you do things that you all the time consider, not what do I have to do, which rules do I have to apply for, but what do I want to do to be this good scientist? And for that, we have all communication activities, the newsletter, we have awards, we have theater play. We now have a PhD oath that you have to say once you graduate as a PhD student, but it's all for the same purpose. It's to keep the topic alive. And then the last bit, and that's this course is a good example, is education. We want to educate, we want to teach people what research ethics and research integrity is all about, and that starts with the bachelor student, to the master student, to the PhD student, which is this course, all the way up to the professor level. You don't. Hopefully, we are relatively invisible, and you find your way. If you have a complaint or a question, there are other venues, other doors to knock on. We're on the background. We make sure that everything is organized and runs smooth. So as a PhD student, unless you want to be involved, which is certainly possible, then you wouldn't notice us. But this course is organized, among others, by the platform.